You know, I didn't really want to do another video on the woman Kang. I really didn't. But yet here we are because, let's just face it, this is a complete disingenuous movement by Hollywood to, you know, kind of make up this. It's almost like they want Wakanda to be real so badly that they're willing to reach for anything to make this story. And I said in my previous videos it's like, why don't you just make a movie about, you know, some real, you know, Africans that is not involving them, you know, capitulating the transatlantic slave trade. But hey, you know, what the fuck do I know? I'm not a fucking aging fucking white woman who's so far left she came back to the right and went back left again. Maria Bello and the other slag that was in charge of writing this trash. But of course this would be the brainchild of two white liberal women. You know what I mean? And it's hilarious that this title, of course this article's from CNN, which means it's written by some moron anyway. How the Woman King created a warm and epic Dahomey kingdom for the big... A warm and epic kingdom. Yes. So I just want to go through a little bit of this and just read the wording, the way this is worded, okay? As we see Viola Davis, Yath Queen, play, and her imaginary fucking character who was created solely for the purpose to try to stay... Well, she didn't want to participate in slavery anymore because she was going to stand up for her rights as a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. As soon as the Woman King begins, audiences will know the film is unlike anything they've seen before. Right. Sharpened nails are pressed into eyes. Necks are slit and bodies crumble to the ground as the mighty Agoji warriors, also known as Dahomey Amazons, impose their will on their enemies, probably for the purpose of taking them as slaves and selling them to the Europeans, but hey. And the camera doesn't miss a thing, catching every punch and kick, highlighting the physicality of the female fighters. Yeah. Ha! The Woman King, which hit theaters last week, weaves the story of multiple characters together, though it focuses mostly on General Naniska, an imaginary leader of the Agoji, played by Viola Davis, who's fucking 60 years old, in a role she called her magnum opus. But the published history of the Agoji warriors is lacking, and the events that inspired the film predate photography. The film is not a documentary, so some parts of Dahomey world seen on screen are the filmmaker's interpretations. But the team did as much research as they could. Right. Sure you did. As much research as you could to cover up what this tribe actually fucking did. But hey, what do I know? I'm a toxic white male racist incel neckbeard man baby, and as you can see, my beard is not on my neck in any way. I could go into the list of never mind. But the morons did as much research as they could. Said cinematographer Polly Morgan, tracking down images that do exist of the women, studying the architecture of the palace's ruins, and researching how the Dahomey people live. They enslaved people. That's how they fucking lived. They preyed on weaker tribes, sold them to the Europeans, or they kept them as slaves themselves, or they used them for human fucking sacrifices. It took me 15 minutes to find out how vile these people were. And this, the Dahomey revolt, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that only emboldened them more to take Yeah, this is fucking hilarious. The result is a film that is at once both intimate and epic. We wanted to show West Africa as this lush, tropical, rich land. A colorful place. Oh, God. So, we literally wanted Wakanda. So we tried to make Wakanda. I mean, alright. So, this movie's bullshit. We all know that. We all know this movie's bullshit. That's good coffee. Let's check out the Rotten Tomatoes nonsense here. The Woman King, starring Viola Davis and shit. 99% audience score. So stunning. So brave. Oh my God. Even higher than the tomato score by the reviewers. It's certified fresh. action adventure. Let's take a look at some of these reviews here by what we all know are verified accounts. Charmin S. Loved script, easy to follow, action-packed, superb acting. 25 minutes ago. All right. The movie was wonderful. I mean, it has Viola Davis in it, who takes her craft very seriously. I like when movies elicit a variety of emotions from me during the course. This one even got some tears out of me. Thank you to the makers for bringing this story to life and letting us know that some of our ancestors fought back. They didn't just trade people away like Chattel. Actually, these ones did. These ones did. They did trade your fuck.
You guys are retarded.
So these are 2 5-star reviews. Another 5-star. Action from beginning to end. The strength of Naniska was unknown until we heard about her past experience. Wonderful storyline and powerful acting. Fantastic movie. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much for being so stunning and so brave. Naniska is make-believe. She's made up, so. The movie was fantastic. Excellent storyline. Actors were awesome. These are all 5-star verified. I love how they don't let you click on their profiles now. So you can't see what else they've reviewed. Wow. Okay. All right. This is verified audience. Excellent cast. They did a great job when they brought this story to the screen. This movie was good. I had emotions that I didn't know I had. Phenomenal movie. I seen it 3 times, and each time felt like the first. That should have said I seen it.
I seen it. I seen the whole thing.
I seen it 3 times, says Monique. The movie was outstanding. The characters were originally acting was superb. I fell in love with several characters' personalities who showed commitment and dedication to who they were at their core. I wanted the singing and dancing to last longer because they were such powerful demonstrations of the culture as they captured their fellow countrymen and sold them or enslaved them or used them for human sacrifices. So amazing. So culturally powerful. Oh my God. These have to be bots. It was an amazing movie. It's a must-see by everyone. Shani R. Really good. Really, really good movie. Let's go on to some more here. 1. I didn't get to see the movie due to the policy of checking my pocketbook. I've never heard of that policy before. I left the theater without seeing the movie. Urana. Exciting from start to finish. Powerful, spectacular movie. Movie lover 55. The acting was amazing. Seeing that Viola was the main character, I knew it was going to be a great movie. It was so inspirational, and it turned what was meant to be a tragedy into a beautiful story. Overall, I love this movie. 10 out of 10. What part was your favorite? Where they, enslave their countrymen or they use them as human sacrifices to ridiculous rituals? That's my question to you. Movie lover 55. This was a story of redemption, both within and without. It didn't shy away from the ugly, simultaneously embraced the beauty. I love what it stands for. Slavery? Beautifully done. Definitely worth watching. Viola Davis put part in the story of standing up and protecting your people and tribe. Holy shit, these people are retarded. Let's simply outstanding. 4-star, 5-star, 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 5-star. Like I said, I used to like this because they 4.5-star, 5-star, 5-star, 1-star, 5-star, 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 half-star. Please get it right or just call it fiction. That's true. That's true. This is one of the best movies I've seen since the pandemic started. Plot twist. If you would have inaccuracies in the movie, well, I can't say it was worth my money and my time, but actually a good thing now that POC will realize they were the ones selling slaves in the first place. They're rewriting history. It's a terrible movie. I love what it stands for. This movie is ridiculously bad. Rubbish. This is a perfect example why everything is wrong with movies these days. Complete waste of time. You can't rewrite history. These are the comments that are correct. The ones that are saying they're trying to rewrite history. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. I tried to give this movie a chance, but the liberties they took with the historical accuracy left me gobsmacked. Would give less, but Viola Davis is a good actress. Fair enough. 2.5. Something wrong with the ratings. The movie is okayish, but never a 5-star. See? Not a particularly engaging movie. Seems to glorify Africans enslaving other Africans, but assume from this the character development is poor and the story is poorly written and directed. Tragic effort, just tragic. Ridiculous and boring. Can anybody write a movie worth watching anymore? Horrible movie that is rewriting historical events, somehow glorifying a tribe which murdered and enslaved people. What the hell was that? The movie creators need to have a thorough check of their mental abilities. I guess the saying is correct. All has its limits except for human stupidity. Beautifully made, definitely worth watching. Viola Davis put heart and soul into every role she plays, making everyone better in stunning performance. Story of standing up and protecting your... Another one. That is exactly the same. We've seen this one like twice. Exactly the same wording, exactly the same, forward slash. Yeah, this is... If we ignore historic facts, it's totally epic. So you're admitting this is amazing performance. These are so generic that these have to be very good storyline. Look at right here. See, these people are taking time to say why it's bad. Amazing movie, great cast and story. Very good storyline, amazing performance. See, these are stupid fiction and tainted history. Hollywood is literally dead at this point. Wokeism equals cancer. Excellent movie, superb. These are so fake. I'm sorry. But this is positive review bombing. This is absolutely positive review bombing. And like we go over to IMDb, it's 9.8 thousand ratings, and it's 6.1 out of 10, which is basically a D. Here we'll go over to Metacritic. Metascore 76 based on 45 critic reviews. Generally unfavorable reviews based on 225 ratings. It's a 2.6. 52 positive, 180 negative, 5 mixed. We'll roll through some of these here. 0. Movie is inaccurate historically. Dahomey was enslaving Africans before the intercontinental slave trade began. They continued to do so even after Britain outlawed it in 1840. The Agoji were not heroes by any measure. How can someone make a movie glorifying the worst slavers in modern history? Has anyone heard of Cujo Lewis? He was an American slave whose parents were murdered by the Dahomey, who sold him into slavery. He describes these women. They terrorized nearby villages to shake them down for money and kids to sell them to the transatlantic slave trade. They would go and start wars so they could get more slaves to trade. That's why they were so well armed with guns. The French came to end slavery. However, they were no match, and 4 days later the French defeated them and slavery came to an end. Who knows how much more human misery these sociopaths would have caused, all for greed. That gets a, I don't know if I can upstar that. Oh, I have to log in. Okay. LaShawn 328. As a black man, I find it extremely problematic. This movie's trying to redeem a tribe that sold people like me into slavery 300 years ago. The female empowerment nonsense is a bad joke, too. This is a new low for Hollywood, but nothing surprises me anymore. Another piece of shit and absolutely moronically produced movie by Hollywood trying to shove the message down our throats.
Swallow it.
Absolutely inaccurate movie, subpar acting, horrible storytelling, and just all around a waste of time. Yeah, see, it just goes on and on and on.
Another waste of time.
But yeah, these are all just talking about how this movie is bad. And it's, it's rewriting history. But we all know where the rewriting of history comes from. It's Marxism. It's cultural Marxism. It's deconstructionism. Deconstructionists love to do this. They are culture vultures. They are the Marxists. They take everything you love, they tear it apart, and it is just a joke to think that this is acceptable. And then, these people demonize people like me for talking about it because I'm white, I'm racist, inherently racist, evil white supremacy race, which is funny, all things considered. The historical epic inspired by the true events that took place in the Kingdom of Dahomey, one of the most powerful states in Africa in the 18th and 19th century. Yeah, this is at $25 million worldwide. No international opening. Gee, I fucking wonder why. Hey, TriStar Pictures, are you sitting on your hands waiting for a Chinese release for this? 25 million worldwide. Action, drama, history. There's nothing historically accurate about this. And it's a joke. It's a joke. This movie's bad. It is not going to... This is not going to... it's not going to age well. I'm telling you, this is not going to age well. and this movie is going to be forgotten about.
Forget about it.
So yeah, here we are, the final image I'm going to show you. You know, we went through this, but so we know the true story. We know this is not historically accurate. We know they're making this shit up to try to make these slave traders look better. This is one of them, and we saw, you know, there's a true account from somebody whose family were killed by these people. It's sad. It's sad, but like I said, we'll go over here. One more thing. Hang on.
Hold on.
So here we are right here. Writer, Dana Stevens. Okay, this is Dana Stevens. Whittier, California. 58-year-old white liberal woman. And then the other writer we know, story by, of course, Maria Bello. Yeah. So this is, these are the historical experts who, you know, came up with the We Was Woman Kangs and shit. Yeah, empowerment to the umpteenth degree, right? Because we see how Hollywood is shilling for this. They're, you know, trying to protect it, and you can't speak ill of this movie because if you do, you know, evil white racist, white supremacist. But you know, it's such an empowering tale of, you know, the slavery in Africa. You know, basically the earliest form of black on black crime, I guess you would say. I did not know that this movie was a prequel for the city of Chicago. You know. Anyway, that's it, folks. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you seen this schlock? Are you going to watch it? I'm not. I'm not wasting my time. I watch enough bad TV. I don't need to watch this shit movie written by shit people about other shit people who committed atrocities to their own people. I don't need to see it. We know it's garbage. We know they're Marxists. They're rewriting history. Let me know what you think. Sound off in the comments below. Do all the YouTube things. Not just for me, for your other favorite YouTubers. Be sure to come back tonight, 9:05 Eastern. Check out our show, Saturday night's main event. The only place you need to be on Saturday night is the place to be reviews, 9:05 Eastern. Check us out. Big shout out to my amazing editor extraordinaire, Goodstuff Comixgater. Subscribe to his channels. They're in the links. The links are in the description. I can't talk. I'm done. I'm Itepo Queen of the place to be reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.